Well, let's try and fit in a game of blitz. So 2202, good luck. Okay, we've not played before. There's no head-to-head score. It's listed in that box if you've played someone before. Let's just develop. Same on this side. Oh, excuse me. Very common structure for the Reti, this. So he wants to launch forward. Yeah, still castle. D3 or D4, but I think we'll try and fully challenge for the center. Let's see what he does. Goes across. Okay, I'm going to take that and try and bring my knight into play. Knight up. Does that give us a chance to push and push here? What does he do? Does he sack? I don't think so. So here, knight back up. Okay, knight takes, his knight moves. No, I'm just going to develop here. It might be a move. I'll check it after the game, but it might be a move. It might not be. Let's see. We threaten the bishop with a check there if he doesn't capture back. So I think he will. Probably with the pawn, but let's see. He does. If knight takes, queen takes, obviously bishop f6. And queen back to d2. So we probably take with our bishop. Probably. But let's just see. He might have a better idea in mind. I guess he could develop his bishop. That's exactly what he's done. So I'm going to develop a rook and just put pressure on. Again, if I take... Oh, he's gone bishop that way. So is there a sacrifice here? I'm looking at knight across to hit the pawn immediately. What's wrong with that idea, actually? Hit the pawn. Queen up is a threat. We can still maybe sack here. We hit this pawn as well. Has he got f6? Queen up I can just take. f6, check. So he's played knight back, so we can take pawn. But are we trapped? I don't think so. So I'm going to take it. So queen up now, what does he do? Knight across. Knight back. Let's come this way so we don't get the knight trapped. Knight across, at least we can check and win the exchange. But we're threatening queen up and in as well. But knight check is also a threat. So we've got knight check. I don't see any way to create anything else, so I'm going to try and win the exchange. But do I take here first? King up. Bishop check. Actually, yeah, here. King up, bishop check. So he can't go there, so it's a free pawn. If he comes this way, I've got the bishop coming in. So check. Now I assume that we take. But is there anything better like queen up? Is there indeed? Queen up, what does he do? I think queen up is a move. We're threatening to come in. Okay, now he's come up, so we can still take the rook, but we've got check here. Oh, he just takes, does he? He does. Let's just take that. Goes with the queen, we take the pawn, I think. Rook across, so my queen's not got an easy path out. I can check here. Oh, he's having to trade. So bishop check, he can't take. So he has to go back. He can't take because he has the queen. He has to go back. I'm miles down on the clock though. Why is he not playing back? I'll trade and rook across if he does take. And then bishop d4, I think. He's got king back. Oh, then I take the rook, of course. I nearly missed that. That's bishop back. I nearly missed that the rook was hanging there. I'll just get the pieces off the board and it should be comfortable. Next rook up looks good. Where's the checkmate? I've got 27 seconds. I'm just going to check here. If I don't see the checkmate, I'll just make sure I wrote a stalemate. So now we can bring the rook in right. It's a check. And a checkmate. One simple mistake and the whole position collapsed. Well, we got very lucky there, but let's see how it was in engine language. Right, I flipped the camera over so we can now get the PG in, and we'll just see what it was in engine speak. So we copy that. Oop, microphone's a little bit in the way. Let's jump onto lead chess. So tools and import. Request and analysis, import the game. We are white for this game, but if you're black, you can just click the menu button there and then flip the board. But we were white for this one. It was just a simple one move mistake. It might be just the one mistake. We've converted it pretty well, haven't we? Yeah, 96% versus 87, just that one blunder, and we've converted it very well. So we'll just have a very quick flick through, but it's really just a one move mistake. We can see the blunder here, so. But we're just playing the normal reti opening. Engine recommends here, like you can see, just take. I'm just playing the normal reti opening. I just put the bishops on the two diagonals. It's the general concept I normally aim for. So we're up to move 11 now. So we take. And that's the fatal blunder. We should have actually taken here though. Oh, and then bishop takes and just b4. As soon as you see it, again, that's not paying attention, isn't it? I played the knight across, which turned out to be very good. But as soon as you take, and b4, if you move one bishop, you lose the other one, don't you? So you can see that straight away. So I should be spotting that. It's still +4 in this position, though. And what is there? +5.2. So it was okay to take here. Reroute here instead of taking the rook, because I'm going after the king here and I'm trying to set up this sort of checkmate attack. Could just take the rook there if you don't see anything better, of course. So I was, what, 6.7 here, 6.5 back, so it probably was best to take the rook, but it's not flagged anything. Then I just realised in this position, I'm okay to take the pawn, because if you play king this way, we've got bishop check winning the queen. So the king had to go back, then we can just repeat the position. And here I'm going for a checkmate, +6. Now it says you're okay to actually come forward with the rook here. But I'm still +6 better. Now +8. And then here, I just very lucky here. I've seen this move expecting to go back to guard your queen. But then I didn't even spot at first that the rook is just clean hanging. So I got lucky that I spotted that. But yeah, I was just expecting the king to go back here as well. The best move is actually to simply take and hang the queen. That is actually the best move. What's wrong with dropping back? What's wrong with going back here? Oh, it's just a false checkmate. Good. You just got to take the time to see it. If you drop back there, take the rook, your queen has to block and it's checkmate. As soon as you see it, you can spot it straight away. Okay, so we take the rook there, then we just trade off. Then we're just trying to get pieces off the board. So remove that risk. You can still technically mess it all up, of course, if your opponent gets a queen. Now, I'm not bothered how quickly I checkmate here. I just want to get the victory. You either see a forced checkmate or you don't. And we get a victory in the end. So at my level, that's a very good game. So very good.